Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Videos for Bloggers, and I'm Harsh Agrawal from Shout Me Loud, and today I'm going to share about Cloudflare and integrating it with your domain. So before I go ahead, let me quickly explain why you should be using Cloudflare and how it's going to be useful for you. So what happened? I'm using WP Engine hosting, and that's a very costly hosting, to be honest. Practically I pay more than $400 per month for that hosting. And when I started using that hosting, so I realized one of the bad thing about WP hosting is they charge you per visit. I mean, that's the way they charge. And worst thing of that, they also charge you for the bad bots visit. I mean, every time a bot comes on your blog, I mean, the bot is not the real user. They can come from Google search, they can come from Bing search, or they can come from any third party websites which are not so useful. They are like the bad bots. I mean, they are not even add any value to your blog. They are just there to scan your blog and that's it. So then I got to know about the Cloudflare. So basically Cloudflare is a free DNS and CDN service. I mean, they also have the pro program, but as a starter you can start with the free service, and since then I have been using Cloudflare. So in this video I'll show you how you can integrate Cloudflare with your domain, and the benefit that you get is one, you get free CDN for your blog. Second, you block the unwanted visits. So especially if you are on a limited bandwidth and limited bandwidth hosting, you'll save a lot in terms of bandwidth. I'll just show you how much I saved here. So that will give you an idea about how this much. All right, so that's not what we want to see. So we go here to dashboard, exactly the analytics, and let me show you the analytics for my main blog Shout Me Loud. So here you see, I mean, it saved for the last 7 days, it saved like 47 GB of bandwidth. I mean, that's a lot, especially plus it blocked like visit from the known threats, like those people who bombard your website for DDoS attack or for brute force attack. So it blocks it right at the DNS level. And the best thing, it's all free. I mean, if you own a domain, if you own a website, you should definitely using it. Another biggest advantage which I got to know after using Cloudflare is, so let's say you change your web hosting, and technically when you change your web hosting you have to update your name server, right? So, and that name server change takes like 4 to 16 hours to replicate all over the internet. When you are using Cloudflare, all you need to do is like just change the IP and the change happen instantly. You don't have to wait for the DNS propagation. That is one of it. Another benefit that you get the free CDN. I mean, the free CDN, honestly I would pay like $20 to $30 without thinking twice, and they are offering this for free. I don't know, I mean, they're not crazy doing that, because they also have the pro plans. But for the free plan, I mean, it's perfectly fine for anyone who does not have enough money to spend on their website, and you can get started. Right now I'm on the free plan. Of course I'll be upgrading Shout Me Loud, one of the blog, to the pro plan, because they also offer HTTPS integration. So that's a different thing. So let me go ahead and show you how the whole thing works. So let's assume you have your domain bought from Shout My Domain or GoDaddy or Namecheap, and it's already hosted on a web hosting server on Bluehost, WP Engine, Cloudways, anywhere. So what you would do, you would go ahead, type your domain name, click on add website. All right, my friend, and that's it. It would take like 60 seconds to scan your records, scan your existing record, like where your name server is pointing to, where your domain MX record is pointing to. And even if you're not technical, you don't have to worry about anything, because this is very straightforward process and anyone can do it. So at the same time, I would recommend you to log into your domain control panel, sign up for a free account on Cloudflare. It would hardly take a minute, and follow the whole process. Like, just pause this video and start following the process, or else keep watching, understand what I am doing here, and I'll also share some advanced tip that will help you to make most out of the Cloudflare. So that's it. It would take another couple of seconds. At the same time, I have my the domain bhusers.com open on my shoutmydomain.com. So once it's done scanning, what it will do, it will show me the the IP address that is pointing to, and I just have to verify the record. And like so far I would say like the 100% of the time, I have not seen any issue configuring this, and I'm sure you won't feel the same. So that's it. It's here. So it shows my bhusers.com point to this particular IP. At the same time, the www version of my website pointing to bhusers.com, is in turn pointing here. So it may sound technical to you, but honestly you don't have to do anything. Oh yes, one very important thing. So maybe you are accessing your FTP panel of your website with like your domain name only, but after using Cloudflare you can access it with the ftp.domain.com. So that's a good way to have a domain, have a FTP URL that you can remember. So pretty much that's it, and I've added all missing record. Continue. And here it gives you the option like which plan you want to go for. Let's go for a free plan. I want to go for the full optimization. That's a good way to start. Security, I'll keep it low. I mean, it all depends where your traffic is coming from. So I'm already on the like the unlimited web hosting on Bluehost, so I don't have to worry much here. I click on continue, and all I need to do is like change my name server and point it to CloudHost name server. So what I'll do, I'll go to my domain registration panel, and it might be a little different for you if you're using any other hosting. I'm using shout my domain, so I'll just update the name server, replace the existing one with the one they suggested me. That's it. Click on update name server. That's it, and I have updated my name server. Click here. That's it. And guess what, all done. That's it. You don't have to do much. It would take a bit of time for Cloudflare for the name server propagation for the first time. After that the process is quite easy. Now I'll also show you some settings that you might like to just browse. So they have like a couple of settings like security settings, performance setting, and what we would do here is, oh yes, here it's important. So they also like the cache, they also offer the cache at the DNS level, which saves a lot of your bandwidth. At the same time, it will make your blog load really faster. So I have seen a difference of at least more than a second after using Cloudflare. So whenever you are making some changes in your website, at least on the theme level, what you can do, you can just simply purge cache and put on the development mode. That's it. So we don't need it right now. And so I'll go to security settings. Let's see what we have here. So this particular setting is for the paid membership, so you can just simply skip it. Then I'll change the time to expire to 4 hours. That's a standard which I suggest and which I follow. Rest all are like the default feature are quite okay. I would not use hotlink protection because I've seen issues with RSS feed and all. By default we selected CDN plus full optimization. That's working. Caching level, basic or simplified, anything you can use. Another thing, all right, maximum expire time is 4 hours, or you can use anything. That's what I prefer. Rocket loader, I mean that's a specialized feature of Cloudflare, again automatic. That's it, all done set. And now you are already started using Cloudflare, and within like 5 minutes of work, what you're getting is a free CDN for your blog, a free extra layer of security for your blog, and that's it. And any time in future, if you have to change your web hosting, you don't have to wait for hours to change your web hosting. You just like go to the DNS level change, and I'll just show you exactly how it's done. So DNS setting, you just change the IP over here for bhusers.com. That's it, this particular IP, and you're all set. That's it. In case if you're making some major changes, you can just like simply click on this icon, and the traffic will go directly and would not go through Cloudflare. Otherwise, you just enable this. So if you're not using Cloudflare, it's the right time. You should go ahead, configure it, and you'll be amazed with the performance. You can go to tools.ping.com. What I would recommend before setting up the Cloudflare, do a check how fast your website loads, and after setting up the Cloudflare, again check, and you would notice a considerable difference. And I would recommend if you can comment with the the difference in the loading time of your blog. That would be very helpful for me and for the other viewers who are watching this video. Thank you for watching, and this is Harsh, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more some similar updates.